welcome back for another episode of Oyster. All right.
Well, you out of focus, man. What the hell you do?
Oh man, I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, you just made it worse.
All right, folks. Welcome back. We got some technical issues with this camera going on, but glad to see y'all here. Not sure what is going on with this. There we go. All right, hey, welcome back to the giveaway show. We're glad that you're here hanging out with us. We've got cool show packed up with lots of stuff for you, including some giveaways. We're also going to be taking a look at Captain America 4. Plus, we've got Shelby from Shelby's Comics hanging out with us, and he is going to be talking about his massive success for his Kickstarter for comic book conservation. First book of its kind about that subject. We also got a really neat article that went live on one of the comic book websites talking about underutilized MCU characters. All that and more tonight as we get it going. But first, here's a quick word from our sponsor, so check this out. What's up, everybody? It's Carl's Collects Comics here, and I want to take a second to tell you about a sponsor of this video, Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. And if you're looking for your next favorite comic shop, this is the spot. Tons of back issues, all the key books you could be looking for, a friendly and helpful staff, and 3 locations across the greater Houston area region: Lake Jackson, NASA, and Galveston. So make sure and check out Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. All right. Well, hey, let's take a look at our first topic of the night. It's going to be. Well, let me do some chat shout outs real quick before we do that. I'll let each of the guys say hello, and then we're going to get to the chat. JT Comics, why don't you say hi to everybody?
What's going on, guys, man? It's your boy JT. Glad to be here. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, Carlos, for having me. We're going to have a good show tonight.
Nice. Thanks for being here, man, as always. All right, let's bump it on over to Paul and let Paul say hello.
All right, guys. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. Me and Billy are here to give you all the right information. I don't know why. Don't ask me why JT's camera keeps shaking every time he moves around, but I don't know about that. But we're here tonight. Thank you, Carlos, for having us, and we're ready to get going.
Awesome. Let's take it on over to special guest for the night, Shelby from Shelby's Comics.
What's up, everyone? How are y'all doing tonight? Thank you, Carlos, for inviting me on, and thank you for all the support you've given me the book, and really happy to share where we're at. And Jack,
there's the guy. There's my buddy.
Jack says hi. Says hi, Paul.
There's my buddy. Now we're ready to get the show going.
So, hey, real quick question. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you this, and then we're gonna keep going. Then we're gonna come back for comic book conservation. Does Jack at all, in any way, shape, or form, appear in the book?
Jack wrote the book.
Jack is in at least one picture. You might catch his legs and a few others if you're eagle-eyed enough. But yes, he is in one picture at least.
Was it accidental? He just jumped in the picture.
No. A little bit, but it was actually good. I was trying to show the clarity of a solution, and Jack happened to stand behind the bottles. And it actually made the solution, you could tell that the solution was clear by having Jack in the picture there. So I just went in and kept it.
Nice.
Yeah, Jack. Make sure you get your royalties, Jack.
Well, he is never one to pass up the spotlight.
No, not at all. and he will get extra treats, so don't worry.
Right. Awesome. All right, folks. So, hey, one of the big pieces of comic book news that's coming up in about, I think 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks from now, on Valentine's Day weekend, is the release of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's next big hit. That's Captain America: Brave New World. And so we're going to get a chance to talk about that in just a minute. Let's shout out a few people in the chat here as we get going. There's Las Cruces 1971 popping in saying, good morning, hooray, woohoo, hello from New Mexico. He always likes to drop that string of greetings to everybody. Emma Dudley, good to see you. Glad that you're here hanging out. Thanks for holding it down at the Lone Star Heroes Lake Jackson location. Three Good Nerds, what's up, buddy? Hey, y'all make sure and go check out Three Good Nerds is one of our Dark Knight tier channel members, and he shared, he did an unboxing for all of his giveaway show winnings and his box. I've shared it over here in the community tab on my channel, but they've also got a channel where they handle all kinds of collectible stuff, really cool, broad cross section of collectibles. So make sure and check that out as well, and check them out. And watch the video. And if you have any kind of interest in becoming a channel member, which we're really making a big push for that this season, make sure and check that out. I'm going to be dropping a video where I've videotaped, I think, the last 3 to 5 channel member care packages that have gone out. And I'll be sharing those so you can get a better idea of what it is that you're getting. But still one of the best deals on YouTube. Especially when it comes to mystery boxes, because you're the one picking the books that go in the box. Emma Dudley's popping in again. David Dotson, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. There's Wolverado popping in. Gerald Yates back with his dual membership. Good. Thanks for the support, buddy. Liz Barnes, Las Cruces. Amazing Spider Flint. There he is popping in saying your focus needs more focus. Mr. Collector saying hello. Wolverado saying focus, cross focus. Jeff Bozeman, welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. Glad to see you. Emma's shouting out JT and Paul. Jeff Bozeman, cool-looking cat. Harm's Way Chad, what's up, buddy? Another one of our channel members popping in and saying hey to everybody. He's got some really cool books that I just snagged this past weekend that are going in his box. His first quarterly care package ships out next month. Yeah, it ships out in February. So he and one other, theirs are going out. Just sent out about 3 of them, and so really excited about those. And there's been a lot of really good feedback to all of them. So exciting times right now here on the channel. Make sure and hit that like button if you haven't already, and we're going to go ahead and get things started here. So Captain America: Brave New World drops on February the 14th, which is a Friday night. This movie has been on a long and arduous path to get into production. So we've seen it's dropping on February 14th. The public budget that they're talking about is $180 million. They are talking about it being a lot higher. There's a lot of sources reporting that the budget could have been as high as $400 million. I don't know. The official budget that they're saying is $180 million. This is Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson taking over the mantle of Captain America after the events of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Disney Plus series that co-starred Baron Zemo. And so this is going to be the first of the MCU releases for the year, followed by Thunderbolts in May, and then later on, and then the next month in June is Fantastic Four, Baby Steps. I think it's either Baby Steps or First Steps. So Captain America: Brave New World is going to bring back a few major characters, including General Thunderbolt Ross, previously played by William Hurt, who passed away, and now the role has been taken over by by Harrison Ford. And so there's been a lot of speculation about, well, I mean, it's pretty much been confirmed at this point. I don't want to call it because I don't want it to, it doesn't end up being him. Let's see, let me bring this up here real quick.
Isn't Harrison Ford signed to a multi-pitcher deal?
I don't believe he is.
What?
Right. He is. Yeah. No, he is.
He's good for another 10 years. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear anything
mean-
about this being a more than one picture deal. So here's the key art that's they've had. It's the Hulk. I mean, it's been spoiled that Red Hulk appears in it. They dropped that in the trailer, and I think they've gone ahead and shown Harrison Ford as Red Hulk or transforming. But
they show him fighting Red Hulk. Yeah.
what I've heard suggested is that he only appears Red Hulk for about the last 4 or 5 minutes of the film. Yeah, that's the report I'm hearing because of all the reshoots that they've done.
Who told you that? The director?
No. I haven't heard from the director. No.
Oh yeah, the producer.
So no. So it's I wanted to put it to the panel and to the chat. What are your thoughts about this? Because it looks like, I mean, just watching the path that this particular film's been on, it's gone through multiple like story level revisions, not like whether
Once the monorail blows up, I'm good.
But not the type of thing where it's just like, hey, let's cut a scene for pacing. But it looks like it's really gone through a lot of major changes. They introduced the Giancarlo Esposito character into it.
Don't do that, Wolverado.
Relatively into it, and so it's just So, panel, I wanted to open it up and see what y'all thought about this film as it's coming up. So, what are y'all's thoughts?
Don't all go at one time, y'all.
I mean, I was trying to look and see all these things you were talking about with problems with the production and stuff, because I hadn't heard any of that. I mean, but then again, I hadn't really been searching it out. I feel like, it's going to be, like you said, kind of not really a continuation, but maybe somewhat of a continuation of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I particularly liked. I kind of like the little bit darker political type of theme that they had. I feel like it's going to follow the same theme. Obviously, pretty political. With Harrison Ford as the president. I wonder if he's going to be the same president as in Air Force One, or another president. I guess another president. But anyway. So yeah, I mean, of course there's gonna be controversy, but because of whatever, politicalness and him becoming the new Captain America, and I'm sure that hijinks and big explosions will ensue. So, that's kind of all I really got to think about it. I mean, I'm just going to go into it with, try to enjoy it for what it is. And as long as they don't have a Mayan Namor the Submariner in it, then I'm usually pretty happy.
Okay.
Right.
All right, JT, what do you think about it?
I'm on the same wavelength as Shelby. I just go into these movies not looking for nothing special, just watching it for what it is. So I just want to see what's going to happen. I was surprised, like when the trailers first dropped, like why is he fighting the Red Hulk? I didn't understand that, but we'll see what it's about. I haven't read any spoilers or anything like that. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. Captain America.
All right, and Paul, what about you?
Wow. All right. Well, the thing I like about the movie the most is that it's on Valentine's Day. That way we can take our ladies to the movie instead of some kind of flower thing, whatever. So I like that part of the movie, being on Valentine's Day. Just take her to that movie, so that's good. But I think they're opening up for the Thunderbolts, so I'm not really having big expectations for the movie. I just like Red Hulk in there. I want to see Green Hulk and Red Hulk fight. I think that would be great, just to give us that. But they have to start somewhere. I don't think they're going to catch up to Wolverine Deadpool numbers, but I guess the MCU is going to get started, so this is the movie they're starting out with.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm glad, guys, that y'all have it on Valentine's Day. Yep.
All right, so big question. This is one of my big things about this particular film. How are y'all with it being Red Hulk that's the villain?
I mean, wasn't it in the comics he was a villain for Falcon, and then Steve Rogers had to come and save him or something like
that. Red Hulk never. I didn't think he ever crossed paths with Captain America though.
Right.
Yeah. He fought Green Hulk, like Bruce Banner, right?
That's what I want to see, but I guess they're introducing the characters. I don't know where they're gonna go.
I don't
with
know
it.
how he's gonna stop the Red Hulk. It's like, what's he gonna do
with the shield, the vibranium shield, man?
Okay, the shield, and then what?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's necessarily the main villain. I mean, because you have I was sitting here looking at the cast list. You know, you have Giancarlo Esposito as Sidewinder, you know, which is leader of the Serpent Society. Then you have Tim Blake Nelson as the leader, you know, which is a Hulk villain.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not positive that Red Hulk is your main villain in here. I could see then maybe there being some kind of connection of like, you know, the leader whom also got his, I don't know, powers, if you want to call it that, through gamma radiation. And, you know, maybe, I don't know, injecting, you know, the president and him becoming the Red Hulk and then just having a fight, you know, Captain America. I mean, I don't know.
Well, my question is, wasn't it? It was like Shelby said, a show, a Disney Plus show. That I figured they were going to do season 2, but then they moved it to a movie. So I'm not getting how it just. Are they cramming everything that they were?
I actually read, and they were planning a season 2, but then the pandemic hit, and so it just got sidelined. I'm not sure if they took anything from what their thoughts were with that over into Brave New World. Perhaps they did. I know that original Captain America guy is supposed to be in the movie too, and he was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I don't know.
Yeah, they're bringing Chris Evans back, so I'm not sure. I'm totally confused a little bit what's going on in this movie.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, because like y'all said, you know, he's not the only villain, and I wonder if maybe that's sleight of hand on their part, like because like here's what I was hoping for. When I saw one of the, I think 2 trailers ago, it was a very espionage Winter Soldier-esque trailer. You know, they're on, him and the new Falcon are on the trail of, this, I mean, there was like a diplomatic situation around the Celestial in the ocean, and then there was leftover from the Eternals. And then that led to an international incident, kind of like, Cuban Missile Crisis. And it starts becoming like this political intrigue, kind of world stakes, because, but behind the scenes, because you can't be too overt with it. And that's kind of the vibe it had. And then the whole Manchurian Candidate thing with Isaiah Bradley, who also appears like the original Captain America.
Yeah, he's in the movie too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He attacked the president. And so, like, I was thinking, okay, whoa, they're going into some weird kind of a, this is going to be like a cool conspiracy thing. But I don't know, something about dropping the Red Hulk. I just wish if they had, and maybe they couldn't take it out, but I wish they had, like, after the fact, I wish they had gone with a more grounded, like cast of, like, if they had left it just as the Serpent Society, because Seth Rollins, the wrestler, was in it, but they cut all his scenes out. And so I wish they had done all like Serpent Society and really built them up as a legitimate threat, in the wake of Hydra being gone. And I wish they had done that instead of, I don't know. So maybe, but here's the thing. This would be kind of cool and meta if they did it. If Red Hulk actually ended up being like a red herring type of villain and they threw him in the trailer just to throw everybody off of what the real storyline will be. I don't know. That would be pretty sharp if they did that. But something about watching the Hulk out, and there's no sign of either the Bruce Banner Hulk or the She-Hulk to take him on. That kind of, I'm like, well, that's, I don't know. I would have hoped they would have saved the Red Hulk for like a fight with.
El Green made a good point. You don't think they're going to bring in the original Chris Evans in there?
I hope not.
I don't think in this movie, no. And I just sitting here looking at the writers of the screenplay. Two of the writers wrote for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so I would assume there is going to be a lot of crossover from that. And
well, see, but Bucky's not even in it. Bucky's like
he's being saved for Thunderbolts, dog.
Yeah. He's in Thunderbolts. I thought he would be in this movie because they're
it
friends.
Would have been good if they'd had him, but I think also it would have been. I don't know. This Captain America needs his own kind of like vehicle to, for him to fully step into the role.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know. I would have liked to have seen him fight a more grounded espionage-esque like villain.
I think you are. I think you are. Like I said, I don't think Red Hulk is the main villain here. I think you're gonna have a lot more grounded.
I mean, a lot of people weren't hyped for this movie until they saw Red Hulk in there. So I mean, a lot of people are going to watch this movie because of that. They want to see what happens with the Red Hulk.
Mm-hmm. All right, I see. Okay, let's take a look at what the chat is saying. Okay, first off, spending millions and millions, they have to get it right. They can't afford another bad movie, not including Deadpool and Wolverine. So box office projections are anywhere from 85 to 95 million for this, which is going to put it, kind of in the mid range of the current Marvel movies. I'm looking forward to the film. It definitely looks like it's going to be better than the Marvels. I don't know. I didn't see the Marvels, so I don't.
Marvels was a good movie. It was a good movie. Marvels was a good movie.
Than one dang Paul the Hustler. All right. I can't wait. Marvel's doing tapestry storytelling, so if your movie gets pushed back because of a strike, or you have to make your new movie reflect the universe's new direction, is what it is. That's true. They've made a lot of changes, because I think originally this was a political commentary type of thing, but then
Didn't they change the movie's title too, right?
No, they changed the title.
Yeah.
They changed the origin of Sabra, who originally was an Israeli superhero, but they changed that because of all the Israel and Palestine conflict, and then they changed a lot of the plot.
Yeah.
Because I think there was like some January 6th references in it, and so I think that went away or got changed. And then at some point they added, because I don't think somehow they added Giancarlo Esposito, but then removed Seth Rollins, and I still don't know why. And then I'm very excited about, like y'all pointed out, that Tim Blake Nelson is back as the leader. Like, he was so underutilized in the Hulk film, and I love that I'm like, why are I don't know. They need to get the rights issues sorted out so they can make standalone movies. Because
they can't make a Hulk standalone movie. He's got to be in somebody's movie. Villains
for different superheroes is kind of, I don't know. I don't like that they're taking them away and using them. And I think Esposito would have just made a really good matchup for Sam Wilson. Like, that would have been a really strong, dramatic matchup. All right, Harmsway Chad says he was a villain to start off with. I think Paul shows up towards the end of the film as the true villain and puppet master behind everything. Red Hulk versus Paul. Cue the
No, I'm sorry, Collector. There's no monorail, so I can't be in here.
I think the Red Hulk will be all fighty, but understand at some point that he was a planned situation, and they will find that the Serpent Society.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, somebody's got to be masterminding it. But it's also weird that, like, how would they trigger the president into a transformation?
Well, the president already hates the Hulk, so he's been doing this to get to be the Hulk.
Maybe. Okay, this probably brings Steve Rogers out of time.
There you go. That's what I was saying, El Green.
Behind the whole scheme, and Red Hulk is being portrayed as the villain, and he will be able to control his powers, and perhaps he's made a bad guy. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if Red Hulk makes it through this, and they get to bring him back. Red Herring, nice pun there, Carlos. Is Billy barking? No, that was Cinnamon. I don't know what she's going crazy about.
Yeah, Billy don't bark, Collector.
Red Hulk get a pass so he can fight the actual Hulk. See, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that they're going to introduce him for 4 to 5 minutes, and then he's going to get beat somehow, and then that's the end of him.
Well, Disney hasn't let you down on these Marvel movies, so you don't have to be over there worrying all the time. You look like you're so worried, man. It's all right.
You're right. What am I?
Probably will be there for you. You know?
Disney's currently batting 1,000, right? All right,
they're batting 1,000. They ain't missed.
Look tiny. All right, 3 good nerds. I'm excited to see 80-year-old Red Hulk get angry when trying to figure out Medicare Part D. You will not like him when he's frustrated.
He didn't take his medicine.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be a big hit. They'll make their money on DVD sales. Yeah, maybe Bucky is on the run for some reason. They're telling Cap to go after him. Maybe that's part of the storyline. That'd be kind of interesting.
That'd be nice.
I'm trying to. I don't remember where they left Bucky off at the end of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Maybe the Thunderbolts fighting the Serpent Society. That would be interesting.
I mean, I like the team up movies, and actually this will be the first movie in a while that we haven't seen a team up, because think about it, Captain America 2 was the Winter Soldier, which had him and Black Widow team up. Captain America 3 was Civil War. The Marvel's movies recently was a team up. This is the first movie in a while that is not a team up, and that's why I bought freaking Marvel 2 and 1 and the Avengers and Fantastic Four and Marvel Team Up and all that back in the day, is because I love team up comic books. I never was a big standalone Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk type of guy. I love seeing a bunch of superheroes, man. That's what I want.
Yeah. No, I mean, let's see what happens with it. I'm hoping it turns out to be a really solid film, because it would be nice to see
worried.
Us going to. I am worried, but I'm hoping for it to be okay. But I am worried about it, because anytime you go through that many changes for a film, and it's just it's.
Do you think it'll have the turnout Wolverine Deadpool had?
It's what?
You think it'll have the same turnout as Wolverine Deadpool?
Oh,
No.
brother,
No, nothing's gonna.
there's zero chance
Yeah,
of
nothing's
that.
gonna touch that, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I'm
can't-
a little bit concerned by the director. I mean, he's only directed a few movies, and the only one I recognize is the Cloverfield Paradox, which was that made for Netflix, I think, movie, which I liked, but
I heard of
I
it.
can't say
Oh.
the directing was anything spectacular. I don't recognize these other two movies, The Girl in Trouble from 2015 and Loose from 2019. So he hadn't even directed anything, which I don't know when Brave New World was mainly filmed, but there'd be several.
Nah, Dotson, nothing would
Movies
top
in
Flashpoint because you had what's his name at the end? Yeah, George Clooney. Greatest
That's
Batman
false.
ever.
George
Greatest
Clooney
Batman
falls
ever.
for Batman.
Yep, greatest one ever.
I mean, look. Paul has styled his whole appearance after George Clooney.
Yeah, man. When he showed that
I
Batman
see.
card, that was it. He solidified himself. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, so Captain America: Brave New World drops on February the 14th on Valentine's weekend. So let's see how that plays. Let's see. how
Great
it
move,
goes.
Marvel.
And just notice, Paul, what happened to you, man. All right. Let's keep it moving along right now. We're gonna move into our second thing. Hey, let me go ahead and I'm gonna drop the first giveaway tag in here. We got a couple books for a channel member giveaway for tonight. I went ahead and threw this Superman and Spider-Man reprint here. A special collector's edition of the crossover classic of DC and Marvel present Superman and Spider-Man. I thought that'd be a fun book to do as the upgrade giveaway for the main giveaway. We're gonna go ahead. All right, let's do this X-Men bundle that we had, I think, from last week. This is the Peach Momoko Rogue and Gambit variant cover for issue number 2 of their. This was given to us by Dotson, sent in as an AOK to go to the rest of the community. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and share.
Johnson meant to give that to me.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and also put in this. So this is one of my favorite single issue. It's a reprint of one of my favorite single issue stories of all time. X-Men Classic number 47, reprinting the battle between Kitty
the Christmas monster.
Yeah.
Right, and the Brood. So lots of fun here.
John Byrne.
These 2 books are going to go to the winner if they are not a channel, or anybody can pick those, or if you're a channel member, you can upgrade to this. And hey, consider becoming a channel member because it is the best deal here on the YouTubes when it comes to mystery boxes or channel memberships. Every quarter you get a care package specific to you. Everybody's are different. It's not random books that I couldn't sell. It's not random books that you don't collect. These are books based on what you request, and we're getting a lot of good reviews on them. People are very excited as they're opening up their books and enjoying what they're getting in those books.
You're welcome, guys, because I made sure to look at those.
Paul has had input on some of them. Yes.
I mean, if you would have seen the boxes when Carlos had them, guys.
That's a bald-faced lie. Paul has actually looked at some of the bigger books and said, "Man, what? You gonna put that in their box?"
No.
He's like, "Yeah."
He said,
Yeah,
that's
he said,
wait.
that's worth a lot, right? I'm like, yeah.
Well, like, no, don't listen to him, guys. I made sure that he goes on. Oh,
right. El Green is
there you
saying,
go.
El Green's very excited because he got one of his books and he was just kind of like, wow. So yeah, y'all wait and check his out and see what he's showing on over on Instagram, and we'll put it here and we'll drop it in. You can also check under my community tab and you can watch the 3 Good Nerds unboxing of a lot of books. He had a bunch of giveaway books and I bundled them with the care package books, and he was very ecstatic. I was able to upgrade myself. Yeah, they'll let you into the Southwest Airlines lounge, which is basically a different bench.
You didn't even have to wait in line, huh, Wolverado? You just said,
All right, my box was awesome. Hit my PC hard. All right, nice. Paul, show me the Quinn.
The what? Oh, I think I have. I haven't found it yet there, Darlucin.
All right. Let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and drop this into the chat. And we're going to be moving on. Next thing up is Shelby is going to share with us about his massive success. We were talking about it's over 1,100% of his goal on Kickstarter. So y'all make sure and enter to win. Hashtag Captain America. Here we are. So if you're watching on any of these platforms, hashtag Captain America, go ahead and drop it into the chat, and we will you will be entered for your chance to win this first giveaway, and then we will see what else I've got. I think I've got some Spider-Man stuff, Batman and Robin, a couple of indie books. Yeah. Do some fun giveaway stuff. All right, so hashtag Captain America. All right, so as y'all are doing that, let's go ahead and take it over to Shelby. Shelby, buddy, man. Okay, here, let me show this real quick for people so they can see where things are at. This is a massive runaway success story right here on Kickstarter. All right, Comic Book Conservation, Materials and Methods for Preserving Our Pop Culture Heritage is a brand new book written by Shelby Thompson, PhD, and Paul Kosnick, PhD. These two guys have been into comic book conservation for years now. They are considered experts in the field. And as Shelby started putting it all together and creating content, people said, why don't you write a book? And guess what? He actually did. And it is a stellar success. He was only asking for $1,200. They're approaching $14,000 in Kickstarter pledges. With just under 2 days to go, you can still get on it. But Shelby, I mean, I've got to tell you, I've also had a successful Kickstarter, but to have one that is 1,000% over your goal is unheard of. So this is a massive runaway success story. So Shelby, I want to give you the floor and let you tell us.
Shelby.
Yeah, so here is the proof copy. So the book is written. Actually, it's a little bit bigger than it is here now, and I'll explain that in a minute. But yeah, when I first wrote it, and thank you, Carlos. Thank you, and my co-author. It's past his bedtime, but he wanted to send his thank yous too, because you have been such a big supporter for us. As soon as we post something on Instagram, you repost it, you push it out to people, and we can't thank you enough. And I know that Carlos was one of the people I kind of secretly told this project to back in December, and I know that his first comment was, how can I help? What can I do? And so we really appreciate you, my friend. Carlos also put the bug in my ear about doing a Kickstarter. We hadn't planned on doing a Kickstarter because we were funding everything out of pocket. And, my co-author and I discussed it, and he reached out to a friend of his that had done a successful Kickstarter. And yeah, so we decided to do one. We started it low, just so it would make, and that would help us get the initial printing of books out. I was hoping for maybe sell 40 books or something. It'd be pretty cool. And right now we've sold 160. So we've sold 4 times the amount. The soft cover we actually sold out of twice on the Kickstarter, and I had to up the numbers with my printer to cover extra sales of the soft cover. We also have a deluxe edition. That is nearly sold out too. We're only doing 25 copies, and I think we only have about 5 left. So that's been a great success. And yeah, I was hoping maybe, we would make 2,000, and here we are at almost 14,000. And I just cannot thank everybody enough. So please, there are reward levels for everyone, from $5 just to give a donation, and you get your name in the book. We have a section where we're going to do acknowledgments. That's what this big blank area is acknowledgments for all the people that participate in the Kickstarter. You can get digital copies for as low as $30, which is basically half off. Also, the softcover and hardcover is $10 off if you buy it through the Kickstarter. This will be coming out about mid-February, I would think, on Amazon. But the soft cover is going to be $60, and the hardcover is going to be $80. Like I said, you get $10 off if you support the Kickstarter. Plus, you get all the extras. So you get some really cool stickers. You get some bookmarks. And a couple of extra things that are a surprise. So we also reached all of our stretch goals. And yeah, I think it's a great book. We've been working the past month with Matt Nelson, the president of CGC. He wrote the foreword for the book for us. He also was so impressed with the work that he personally went in and added some information on some of the chapters about CGC's stance on things. Because one of the big questions we were having is, okay, if we follow what you do in the book, then I'm always going to get a conserved grade, conserved label on my book. And that's not true. A lot of the things that we teach in this book, you will still get universal labels with. And Matt wanted that to be clear, that just because you clean a book or wet clean a book or deacidify a book, that does not mean you'll get a conserved label. You can get a universal label with those things as long as they're done appropriately, as we discuss in the book. And what that basically means is using minimal invasive techniques. So, so we really appreciate Matt Nelson and his involvement with this. He's been a super great friend. Of course, being the president of CGC, and I just can't say enough for that. From the time that this book was initially done, we've gotten some feedback. This now went from 12 chapters to 14 chapters. Put a lot more conciseness into the book, and we've added about 16 pages since this. So it is actually bigger than it is here. And yeah, I think you'll enjoy it, even if you're not a conservator. I think there's still a lot to offer in the book. Just learn about the history of comics, and so
nice. So, I know that you're still you're less than 2 days away from finishing this one.
The only thing left to do is we're waiting on the Kickstarter to end, so I can put in all of the people's names from the Kickstarter. The book is completely written. We did a few minor edits to the back cover. Matt Nelson wanted a quote included on the book, along with a couple of other people. So we've actually just included some quotes from people. Matt Nelson called this the Bible of comic book conservation. And we couldn't be more pleased with his encouragement and input. So
nice. What's up, Louis V? that's, that's not the hashtag.
Yeah,
but
that's
that's
not gonna win you anything. Sucking up not win you anything.
so okay. So with the Kickstarter less than 2 days away from finishing, where do things go for you? Because obviously now you've struck a specific part of the comic collecting community, just right dead center in target, in target market for this. Where do things go from here? Because you're now a massively successful comic book specialty writer with a published book.
Yeah.
Here.
We will be, and I'll see if I can find it real quick. We are already planning the next book. I will. Let's see. I think I can. I'll share my screen real quick. So if you'll hit the button there. Carlos?
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So what's next? So the first book, the book that we're talking about here, was always intended as a resource manual. We had so much extra content, a lot more how-to, is what I call it, or more of a cookbook.
Right.
These are your ingredients. This is the procedure. This is the result you're going to get, right? And we had to end up taking a lot of that out just because of space in the book. The book would be, $100 book. And, with printing cost and what Amazon takes, even at $60, we're only making $10 a book. Okay. We're not making a lot on these books. It in no ways pays for the amount of effort that was put into it and hours and all that. But our next book is going to be more of a how-to guide. The first draft is complete. It's got over 140 pages. We're planning on the price point being around $30, so it'd be a little bit more affordable. And plus, it'll be a lot more of a beginner's guide versus this. This is, assuming you probably have some knowledge in pressing and cleaning. And I will go ahead and share for you guys. Here is the cover to the new book.
Wow.
Nice.
So,
y'all used Carlos's book, huh? Nice.
Yeah, I used Carlos's X-Men #1.
Yep.
But no, I'm really proud of it. If y'all don't know, my first degree was graphic design, and so I do all the graphic design for the book, all of the layouts, typeset, graphics, the cover of this. I did all of that. But yeah, this will be coming out probably around May, or June of this year. And then we have actually 2 more books in the work after that. One on detecting and removing restoration, and then another on leaf casting. So
real quick, tell everybody what leaf casting is.
Leaf casting is basically creating pulp and filling in voids in your comic book with new paper.
Wow.
Yeah.
So so somebody in the okay, there's a couple questions for you, Shelby. All right, so does your book show us how to clean and press, Shelby?
Yes. It does. We one of the things we want to do too is there are books out there on cleaning and pressing. There's also some bad information out there. All of our information comes from traditional conservation techniques, so people that actually have written peer-reviewed articles and discuss what the proper techniques are. So we do talk about and illustrate those techniques. We also give a lot of different information. For example, pressing, when you say pressing, or when you say clean and pressing, you're actually first you're leaving out an important step in between, which is humidification. And there's a lot of misinformation out there about humidification. Second is the last part, pressing. When people say pressing, a lot of times they think of like your t-shirt press and heat pressing. And we actually present information on how to do cold pressing, which could be a little bit more accessible to people, where you don't have to go out and spend $100 on a large machine that takes up large footprint or space. Plus there's some hazards with it. I mean, you're buying a cheap China-made t-shirt press that doesn't heat evenly, that doesn't have controls for safeties, and there's a lot of issues with that. But yeah, I love cold pressed coffee too. But we do discuss alternatives. So
very cool. All right, so Gerald Yates wants to know, does your book show us how to pick up chicks at cons?
Man, I'd be a millionaire if I could write that book. And I wouldn't be single with a cat.
All right, cash is king at cons, Gerald. Congratulations, Shelby. I love cold pressed coffee. If you can find a woman at the dollar bins at a con, that means she likes the dollar menu as well. # wifey. All right, well, there you go. All right, well, listen, Shelby, congratulations on this, and thank you so much for that sneak peek of the next book. I didn't know it was already. So it's already 140. Like, it's done.
It's done. It is. The first draft is done. So that means that basically all the information I had. So just like a real writer, I created a outline of chapter 1 is going to be this, and I'm going to cover this, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, and so forth. And yes, I have marked off all of my check boxes of stuff that I wanted to put into the book is in the book. So yes, that means the first draft is complete, and it came out to around 140 pages. And so yeah, it's we're going to be that's without pictures. So we're going to be doing some picture taking. So we'll have some brand new stuff for y'all. Yeah, so it should be pretty good.
Nice. All right, folks. So big shout out to Shelby. I'm gonna drop that link I'm gonna drop the link for this in the chat. Y'all make sure and go check it out. If you haven't pledged, and if you are interested, make sure and hit this up, because it is doing quite well on Kickstarter. I've given a really long URL for it there, but if you go to Kickstarter, yeah, Wolverado, it's less than 2 days left. Less than 2 days.
Yeah, I think I can drop. So, I think I have a wrench.
I don't know. You should, because I think I gave it to you. Okay.
Yeah, he dropped the link.
Okay, did he?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
that's a much better link.
Yeah, that one works. I don't know what Carlo. I'm sorry about that, Shelby.
The link. And then, yeah. But y'all check it out.
Please check it out. Like I said, even if you want to drop $5 to help pay for some treats for Jack, That'd be appreciated. And $5 still gets you your name in the book. So don't forget about that. And
Couple of treats for Jack.
and treats for Jack. So, and Carlos, thank you again for all your support.
Yeah,
and
man.
being my
Yeah.
friend. You know,
Wait, what? Does conservation legend give us speed dial privileges? What?
you always know how to get in touch with me, Gerald. And if you ever, want my number, I would be happy to talk with you on the phone. And thinking of that, I do owe people some books getting shipped out. And Carlos, I apologize. I haven't been able to be on the auctions the past couple of weeks.
No, it's okay.
Hopefully, within the next couple of weeks, all this will be wrapped up and I'll have some time back to be able to vote to the auctions and things like that. But bear with me, everyone. I will get your books out to you, I promise. And I'm sure I can find some extras to throw in there for you, having to wait.
All right. We all make sure and check it out on over on Kickstarter. Make sure and check out Comic Book Conservation by Shelby and Paul. Like we said, it's less than 48 hours to go. It is a massive success story, and we're very excited and very proud of Shelby. And just because Shelby did what I think all of us wish we could or would do. He took a negative and he turned it around, and it has become an explosive positive. So congratulations, Shelby. You deserve it. You have earned it. And you seized that chance, and it has paid off. So we're eagerly awaiting looking at the next offering that they're going to be putting out, because it looks like he is off and running as an author, as a published author. Also, if you're in the greater Houston area, I know quite a few comic book shops are going to be carrying the book, so keep an eye out for it, because I'm sure you'll see it, and I'm sure other major comic shops as well.
Yeah, we will. One thing, and so what Carlos is alluding to is I lost my job in August, and I'm still actually unemployed. And so
you're a writer now, Shelby.
So yeah, what Carlos is alluding to is kind of turning that negative into a positive. So I didn't have an excuse not to do something. I got up every day just like I was going to work, and I wrote for 6 to 8 hours. But yes, several of the comic shops will be carrying the book. We are trying to work out a deal with Diamond as soon as they get their bankruptcy finished up. And the international support has been amazing. It will be, I know for sure, for sale in Germany. I've already had someone reach out to me wanting to buy copies to send to them in Germany. A store in Las Vegas that a friend of mine owns is going to be carrying it, and then Jeff Hard to Come By will be selling it on Whatnot also. So
nice.
Ooh.
But we've done a lot of international sales, from Japan to the Netherlands, New Zealand, Australia, Spain, of course Canada. Thank you, Gerald. You've been a good friend too, and reaching out. Russia, the Baltics. So yeah, I've had to add a lot of foreign countries. So really appreciate that.
Wow, man, that's some reach right there. That is wow.
Yeah, the UK, several sales in the UK, but yeah,
nice. Well, cool. Well, hey, y'all check it out on Kickstarter, and also now, Shelby, is there any kind of publisher website yet, or to drop?
No, not yet. I wanted to have it up this month, but that just didn't happen. Eventually, we will have a website, as so you'll get more information. There is a Facebook, so you can just search Comic Book Conservation Book is the name of the Facebook group, and you can join us there. So comic book conservation.
So I got a question for you, Shelby.
All right, Paul.
Yeah,
And
so
no, there's no way I can
release.
look better.
So before you release the book, is Carlos going to have an in-depth review about it?
What?
I don't know. Carlos can if he wants.
Sure. I mean, what?
You heard it, guys. Live on here, we're going to do the review of the book. There we go.
Oh, no, I don't know about that, because if you're anywhere nearby, I don't know if we're doing that. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't see that. I don't know how that's going to go at all.
Oh, come on, Carlos. You can review the book. Shelby will be here to help you out.
Oh, I can only imagine what kind of chaos you will wreak on that. Try and do a live review of the book. All right.
Congratulations,
So,
Shelby. And that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations, Shelby. We're proud of you. We're excited to hear more and to see more.
Can't release it until Carlos gives the official review.
I'll send him a review copy.
All right. Hashtag
Does some
Captain
great
America.
commercials, man. That bumper that he does for Lone Star.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, there you go.
Ain't sloppy, dog.
It's still nice to change the address in it and drop some other. We shot so much footage of Lone Star.
So Mr. Collector said perfectly. He said you're gonna do the audio version. So whoever doesn't want to read, just send it. Carlos will read it to you.
Sweet voice.
Right.
Read the book.
You got.
I love the shot coming in because we had to drop Paul from a plane to get that shot that flies into the store there.
Yeah, I'll fly in and grab the book. Yeah, good idea, man. You don't need no monorail. Yeah. Go to the monorail and then go to the store and it's closed. I can't get my conservation book.
Carlos will read the book and Paul will demonstrate how to press. There you go. That's it right there. Those are the perfect grounds for a lawsuit. I'd love it. It's like, I followed that guy Paul's instructions on how to press, and I did it to my Fantastic 452, and it kind of fell apart. So y'all are liable.
No, they're saying that we're going to demonstrate the book. Good luck.
No, you're
going to read it, and I'm going to demonstrate the conservation stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, Shelby, I don't know. Shelby's thinking now. He's like,
Shelby,
I'm backing out now.
If you want the comedic what not to do video, Paul's making himself invisible. All right.
Paul might press something that he doesn't need to be flat.
Let's do this first giveaway that we haven't done yet. Chapter 25, How to Remove Hair Dye.
What? There is.
All right. Hashtag Captain America. These are non-Captain America books here. I didn't have any Captain America Falcon books. I was looking through the giveaway.
Just want to thank my friend. Took me a while to get this book, but I got it.
That's a nice book right there.
Yeah, man. The guy took forever. He wanted to keep it, but I finally got it. So thank you, JT.
That is nice. All right. So let me go ahead and bring this up here. Yeah, I was double checking to see if I had any Captain America. I don't have any Captain America books. I have stuff.
No Lobos.
America. No Captain. Uh-oh.
Where are you?
All right.
You got Donatello and Man at Arms fixing.
Oh yeah. We got to show off our books for the Paul. Save it. We're gonna let's see. We still haven't done the first giveaway. It's an hour and 6 minutes into the broadcast, and we haven't done the first giveaway yet.
Yeah, weapons.
All right, here we go, folks. 17 entries. Remember, it's hashtag Captain America. You can still join tonight for only $4.99 a month. You can be a channel member. The brand new Carlson Friends that's been going through the fall. We are actually going to be moving that to Tuesday nights. It's going to start up next Tuesday night. It'll be Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Central is the new day and time. For that, I had pulled the existing channel members, asked them what they thought. And yeah, you're good, JT. I saw your message, buddy. Thanks for being here. But yeah, for channel members, it's going to be moving to Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central for the Carlos and Friends members only live stream. If you're a member, that's one of the biggest values that you can get. Every channel member that I've heard from about that broadcast has said that it has helped them with choosing how to spend their hard-earned comic collecting dollars. And that's what it's all about.
Does that $4.99 still get you images every morning from Paul on WhatsApp?
Yeah, you know,
yes. Hold on. Before you answer that, I just want to say to everybody, since he's moving to Tuesdays, please message me on Wednesday, because every Friday I get messages about what he was saying. What does this mean? I will continue doing that, but I'll only do it on Wednesday. So that's go ahead.
It's I'm looking forward to it being on Tuesdays, on Tuesday nights, because that way it doesn't get crunched with the Friday show. And I know it was pretty overwhelming that people were in favor of it moving to the new day. So I'm excited about that.
Was it called Friday Comic Talk?
No, it's still Carlson Friends.
Oh, okay.
And so it's still going to be the same. It'll be the same name of the program. It'll just move to Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Central. We'll do it like that through the spring, and then we'll see how it goes after that. I haven't bought any books for 2 months because you're getting saving up for grading. That's right. Yeah, he just got a book that is grade worthy. Pristine copy of a book, double signed, die cut cover, cardstock, beautiful, easily a 9.6, easily. So it was a beautiful book, and it was out of the PC, but it went to El Green, so I know that's one worth grading. All right, folks, let's go ahead and run this. Hashtag Captain America gets you in the running to win. Hey, if you're interested in becoming a channel member, try it out. Join and try it out and see what that first care package looks like for you. The goal is at 25. Yeah, he's saying Wolverine. Y'all make sure and check him out on Instagram to see or you can message him. Message El Green Machine, message Three Good Nerds. Harm's Way Chad's getting his bundle. Gerald Yates is getting his bundle next month. And then there's a little bit of a slowdown for Wolverado says it's worth every penny. So best deal on channel memberships on YouTube. I feel confident in saying that. Not arrogant, but just confident in saying that we have tried to pack so much value into being a channel member that it is undeniably a good deal. All right, let's go ahead and run this. Let's run this giveaway book right here. All right, folks. Good luck to everybody. Not to me, but to everybody else.
Look, Carlos.
He doesn't fail. All right, here it is. Oh,
almost.
No,
Mr. Collector. Run it again. Nope.
What in the world? Need more? Yes, we do need more emojis. I need to add some more emojis in there. Harm's Way Chad says no.
Rigged. Here we go. Congratulations. You guys don't mean that.
Run it again, Carlos. Let the chat. Well, you're part of the chat, buddy.
Yeah, you're part of the chat. You're not on the panel.
Mr. Collector, are you sure?
Yes, he's sure.
He is sure. Okay. All right, buddy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and run it again right away because Mr. Collector wants to send it out into the world. All right, here we go, folks. Let me make sure this is on here. Okay, there we go. All right, let's draw again in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Let's see. And
What?
He won anyway. It's destiny.
All right, I know. That's what I was gonna say, JT.
That can't be
All right,
right.
Mr. Collector, it's destiny.
Mr. Collector, you might as well just take it, man. You know what? Go to the casino tonight, buddy.
And I know, Mr. Collector, you need to get in the car and drive to Lake Charles tonight
Yep.
and run something on the casinos.
That's
It's
what I
fate.
told you, Rick.
All right. I feel like Carlos. That's what I feel like every time I win. It's all for you, my man. Told your rig. The universe has spoken, Mr. Collector. Spiderflint says, "Damn." All right, the chat agrees, Mr. Collector. You got it. It's yours, buddy. All right, so Mr. Collector, looks like you're not getting away from this. This Peach Momoko Rogan Gambit number 2, it's variant edition, and one of my favorite all single issue stories of all time. Reprinted here in X-Men Classic. I don't have another spare copy of the original, or I would throw that in with it as well. But yeah, really cool books. Dotson was very kind in sending some books in to be giveaway books, and they're getting sprinkled in throughout the deal. Okay, let's see. Not S&S, not S&S. Okay. Thank you, Carlos and the universe. All right, Mr. Collector. Mr. Collector, you still have a bundle of books with me that's been sitting with me for like, I don't know how long. But I haven't seen you in I don't know how long either. So, all right, so those books will go to Mr. Collector. Congratulations to him. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and finish it up right now. We'll not finish it up right now, but real quick, we're going to run through a speed round of which Phase 1 characters could Marvel bring back to the MCU now. This is an article that was written over on comicbook.com, and it features one of my favorite MCU villains of all time here on the cover. So let's check it out, and then we're going to get the panel's reaction to each one of these. All right, here we go, and then we're going to do the next giveaway. All right, which Phase 1 characters could Marvel bring back to the MCU now? Yeah, I'll say right off the bat, Sam Rockwell as Justin Hammer is one of the greatest comic book movie villains performances of all time, and he wasn't even the main villain. He was just kind of the puppet master villain. He was, but he was unforgettable. In the movie, he stole every scene he was in and was the perfect antithesis to Tony Stark. I would love to have seen him come back as a hardened criminal to fight Rhodey in the War Machine or Armor Wars series, but I think that's been canceled, so I don't know. All right, so let's take a look at who these are here. All right, so Justin Hammer is the first one they list. All right. It's pretty inexplicable. Can everybody see it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. It's pretty inexplicable that Justin Hammer hasn't returned to the Marvel Studios movies since he menaced Tony Stark in Iron Man 2. Even Marvel Studios brass seem to realize how much potential there is to this guy being a recurring menace in this franchise, given that Hammer has shown up in subsequent projects like the Marvel one-shot short film All Hail the King and an episode of What If. However, those aren't the same things as bringing Hammer back in a live-action MCU movie or TV series. With Downey Jr. set to return to the franchise, it's time for Justin Hammer to make his proper MCU comeback. The picture is not loading, but it's the What If Justin Hammer from season 2. I haven't watched season 2 of What If yet, but yeah. So what say you about the return of Justin Hammer? Let's do the thumbs up and thumbs down. And then if you have a comment, throw it in there. So on the count of 3, I'm going to go back to the panel. I want you to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down for Justin Hammer returning to the MCU. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 2 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down. Paul, why thumbs down?
Well, I mean, I figured he's more. I think he threw off the movie. I didn't think he was that good. I don't know what y'all were looking at, but to me, I think like at the end with Pepper Potts and being defeated like that, I don't see a reason to bring him back.
Okay. Hey, that's valid. I don't see
what y'all seen. I mean, he
what I
missed
said.
the whole movie
I
though.
like that character. I thought, and I'm a big Sam Rockwell fan. So
Yeah, because he wrong.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'll tell you, still to this day, the best Iron Man villain, Obadiah Stane. I mean, Jeff Bridges as Obadiah Stane was terrifying.
He built that in the cave.
He was better than
with a piece of scraps.
I know. Yeah, no, and when that moment when he when Tony Stark freezes and then he leans in to reveal that he's doing that little paralyzing thing to him. Oh, man, I mean, that was one of the coldest, most villainous scenes ever. Like, it was brutal. I loved it. God, it was good. He was so good. And then he made a Segway menacing. When he cruised up in the Segway, do y'all remember that? When he was going across the complex?
Oh, yeah, when he was going to
right
that.
before he goes in and yells at him. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they were doing
reactor or whatever.
Right, yeah. I would have loved to have seen him come back. Yeah. So okay. So let's go to the next one here. All right. Next up, Doc Samson. All right. Now, he's one of my unsung heroes in comics, totally underutilized. But he was portrayed by Ty Burrell in the Incredible Hulk movie starring Edward Norton. And so Betty Ross, played by Liv Tyler, was dating him after Bruce Banner had left. So that movie was back in 2008. But he has never come back and never gained the superpowers and never became the crime-fighting alter ego. So yeah, I mean, he's a known character actor. So I would have loved. So all right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do on 3, 2, 1. We're gonna give our thumbs up to bringing back Ty Burrell as Leonard Samson, also known as Doc Samson. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Okay. We're all over the board. All right, Shelby. Why thumbs down, thumbs mid?
I don't like that actor as Doc Samson, but I like the idea of Doc Samson coming back to the MCU. If you were to have, kind of a longish hair, more muscular guy, maybe a John Cena type, I would be on board with that. Oh man, did you just perfectly recast Doc Samson? That would be kind of, I'd kind of be into that. John Cena.
No, I don't know about John
Cena. With kind of longish hair. Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, no, I also felt like he wasn't the thing I love is I just love the idea of Doc Samson being in the MCU. Because I think he's a really unique character. And let's see.
Even in that movie, he was a psychologist in that movie too, right?
Yeah. He, I mean, like they got
he had the right,
right, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could see him playing the role, but it would be different than what I'm used to in the comics. Because remember, in the comics, he can go toe to toe with the Hulk. Not Bruce Banner, but the Hulk.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's not quite, he can't fully Hulk out, but he's a powerful character. So I don't know. Dude, remember what I talked about. Are you talking to me or to Shelby?
Yeah, he's talking to you.
Yeah. Dolph Ziggler would look good as Samson. I'm trying. Harmsway chat. I remember so chat. Harmsway. We have. I need to see him. Man, I wish I'd brought them up here. Okay, because I was going to show these books off. But yeah,
Oh,
Doc.
yeah, that's not, yeah. Yeah, he'd be a good
Oh,
dog.
yes. Okay, yes. And I saw you interface. Yes. I mean, I want Doc Samson in the MCU. I want him in the MCU, and I would love to see that.
Yeah, that's
So,
not going to happen.
Stop. It's
Because I'm glad that they're not doing Hulk movies. Because I just want World War Hulk. That's all I want. All this other stuff, Doc, we don't need all that. Just give us World War Hulk. That's all.
All right, let's keep it moving on to the next one. All right, I just want Doc.
It gets worse.
Ivan Vanko as Whiplash. All right, now that Tahir's Raza and James Spader's Ultron are set to show up in Vision Quest, it's clear this solo program for Paul Bettany's Vision will involve the android contending in some way with great adversaries of Tony Stark's past. Surely that would also include Ivan Vanko as Whiplash, Iron Man 2's big baddie. Granted, Vanko's death doesn't seem to be as big of an obstacle to this character's return as Vanko's actor, Mickey Rourke, being very open about his contempt for the MCU. All right, so on the count of three, we're going to reveal thumbs up or thumbs down for Mickey Rourke as Whiplash returning to the MCU. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. All right, so it looks like, yeah, okay, all across the board, thumbs down. I think he was fine, but he's done. It was one and done.
Yeah, I mean, the bird died, so why do we need him?
There you go.
Yeah, he functioned with the bird.
All right, let's see. Where is it? Okay. All right, next one.
What we got?
This was kind of interesting because I don't even remember this. Chess Roberts. Chances are you don't even remember Olivia Munn's reporter character, Chess Roberts, and her fleeting appearance in Iron Man 2. However, there was a whole saga about it. Munn was originally slated to play a separate character in the feature before that figure was cut during reshoots. This led to Munn getting cast in as a new character at the last minute. After all that chaos, it would be cool to get Munn back in the MCU and actually develop Chess more. It took so much energy to integrate her. Okay, I don't even remember this character from the. I vaguely remember that she was in the movie, but I do not remember her in the movie. I mean, I guess Olivia Munn is cool, but I don't know. Okay, so thumbs up or thumbs down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I mean, if there's any part of thumbs up to it, it's for Olivia Munn, but
for Olivia Munn, but not maybe Chess. Yeah.
Who is Chess Roberts a?
I don't know.
I mean, even though that's a big MCU villain, but we don't need it.
Oh, stop. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead. Let's go and see who else we got here. All right, Timothy Dum Dum Dugan.
Oh, from the was it?
Yeah, from Captain America: First Avenger. He was also in. He was also in. What was it called? The
Howling Commandos.
No, yeah, well, he was one of the Howling Commandos, but he was in what was that show?
Agent Carter.
The Agent Carter one. He was in that too. So yeah. Okay, so let's do. Okay, so he was somebody different in Arrow though, but that's Neil McDonough. He's a fantastic actor. He was just in that Homestead movie that dropped, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're talking about Marvel movies now.
All right. All right. So on the count of 3, do you want to see Dum Dum Dugan back in some variation? 3, 2, 1. All All right, yeah. So all the way around. So Paul, why do you want to see him back?
Yeah, so I'm thinking that they're gonna bring back Chris Evans as the evil Hydra. So that those will probably be one of those the group that was with them. So they'll probably bring them back with him as a Hydra. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Mr. Collector says only one person to bring back is Red Skull. He did not get the screen time he deserved in the first Cap movie.
No,
Yeah.
Red Skull's dead, man. Come on now, Collector.
He's a very good actor and a Christian. Yes, he is a Christian. Yeah, Neil McDonough is a Christian. He's also on Yellow.
Yeah, he'll be a good evil Hydra person.
He was. Oh, there you go. Paul is Dum Dum. All right. Okay, let's do. I'm gonna be entering the hash. I'm gonna be entering the last hashtag of the night. Let's see. Is he the only? Let's see. Was he the last one? He might have been the last one.
Is it? No.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. All right. All right. So thank you to Shelby and Paul for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this hashtag for the last. Let's see. Hashtag. All right, let's do this. This is tore up from the floor up. All right.
Tore up from the floor.
Hashtag.
Must be that new comic book lingo.
All right, hashtag enter to win. Hashtag minor characters. That's your way to win this next giveaway. We're going to have two of them. These are both DC books. All right, there we go. All right, so hashtag minor characters. That's what you want to enter for your chance to win. Let's see. We will be giving away this. This is a very low grade, very well loved copy. The cover is detached at the bottom staple. This is
that. Find my book and find out how to fix that.
There you go. Detective Comics number 381, presenting Batman and Robin. Down you go, Robin. From now on, I work alone. Very well loved, low grade, Silver Age Detective Comics book. This will be the main giveaway. If you are, or if you're a channel member and you want to upgrade to this, you can. Superman and Spider-Man together for the first time. This beautiful reprint right here. You can take that one and
y'all take a look at that because it will never happen again.
Silver Age, Batman and Robin, or this combo cover here, or this crossover cover here. All right, go ahead and drop it in for your chance to win. Hashtag minor characters. All right. In the meantime, while we're giving y'all a chance to do that, I'm going to give y'all just a minute or two. Producer Weapon X is already calling and just fussing at me for running overtime and for starting late. Let's go ahead and what books did y'all pick up this Wednesday, if any? Paul, everybody knows you've got plenty of random books.
I picked up a few books. So I like Nice House on the Lake. So I got Nice House on by the sea. So now instead of by the lake, it's by the sea. Let's go right there. Yeah. I like this book. I picked it up. I'm real into the Geiger universe, but this is number 10. This homages
Action Comics 1.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Action Comics number 1. I'm a big Geiger fan. Then I got this one, Rocket Fella.
Oh yeah.
This is picked that one up. Same universe. So I had to pick up the greatest cover ever. So I got Lucky Devils. I bet nobody knows who did this cover.
You better quit trolling Frank Miller because he watches.
Greatest cover ever.
He messaged me and he said, "Look, if that guy Paul keeps making fun of my artwork."
Got Art Germ, beautiful Batgirl. I think this is Cassandra Cain, I believe.
Yeah, Cassandra Cain.
Yeah. So I had that one. I got this one. I think this is Kendrick for
Oh,
That's
nice.
what's
That's
that?
a nice one.
Oh, Black Canary. There we go. See, her hands are all bleeding. Kendrick, I think Kendrick, Linux. I'm sorry. Picked up another one of these. The Momoko cover with Jeff the Land Shark. And y'all seen this one. Tales of Grayskull. You got Man-at-Arms and Donatello working together.
That's a pretty cool mashup right there.
Then I think y'all seen this one. I got Psylocke. This is the Lobos cover.
That's a pretty smoking cover right there, buddy.
It screams like 2000s. Get that 2000s vibe. So I got this one. I found one of these. I didn't have one, but this is the reprint of Transformers #1, the blank. So I'll probably get somebody to fill this in. Beautiful reprint of and then it still has that legendary 1 out of 4 issues. Well, we all know it went to 80. Got that one. This one's a cool one. I think it's like 164 or something. But this is the Whitman variant cover. You can tell it's a Whitman because it doesn't have the number. Usually it'll have the issue number, but it doesn't have one. Wonder Woman Whitman cover. Oh, and the last ones. I got to put these in bags and boards, but I love Alex Ross, so I got
Oh, nice.
Little Hulk. And I also found these. These are pretty cool. These are like sketch second printings. It would actually be in color, but they're actually in sketch form. Alex Ross covers. This one's cool.
Oh, wow.
Black and white sketch of Alex Ross's. And the last one, that's it. Oh, that's all I got for this week.
Nice.
Oh, this from my buddy Mike Bravo gave me this Transformer B.
That was very sweet of him to do.
Yeah, man, that was pretty nice. Thank you. That's all I got.
What? Psylocke. All right. Okay. Does Mr. Shelby still have those high-grade Spectre issues?
Ooh.
I do, and they're on eBay, and I actually just dropped the link to each one. Came out kind of goofy, but that's 2 different links there. Yeah, they're at $80 each on eBay, but always willing to make a deal. And if you want to pick up the pair, just shoot me a message over on IG, Shelby's Comics, and can definitely make it happen. Or both of them have make offers on the eBay site. And it's 6 and 1/2 dozen the other, be honest with you. I mean, I'll still charge you for shipping either way. And the shipping might actually be a little bit cheaper on eBay, to be honest. But yeah, if you want to make an offer or something, like I said, it's $80 each, that'd be $160. So yeah, if you wanted to do like 70 each or something like that, just drop me an offer or send me a message on IG. They are beautiful. and probably very undervalued. I'm looking at a graded 7.5. I know this one's higher than a 7.5 for $100. So
Yeah, those are good books to have. Some of these DC Silver Age early issues, very nice books to have.
they're hard to find, and especially in this high grade. It's number 2 and 3, and they're in super high grade. Like I said, I don't think I've impressed and cleaned them because they didn't need it.
Wow.
They're beautiful.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Well, Shelby, did you happen to pick up any comics?
I have not, man. You know, I've been still unemployed, and focusing on getting this book published and stuff. Wrapping up here at the last month, making sure we get all the edits and everything done. We plus adding some things to the book. So yeah, but hopefully after all this is done within the next couple of weeks, get everybody's orders out and everything for Kickstarter, and it gets launched on Amazon, then I can take a break. I can do some conservation work. I can post more videos. I can come back to the auctions, and a lot of things will be calmed down by then. So
nice. All right. Well, cool. Well, here I'm gonna show off a couple books because there was a major personal collection pickup that just happened randomly today. There's some books that are some reading material. So I'd recommended this miniseries, 5-part miniseries by Jesus Orellana. Issue 2 had dropped, I think, a week or so ago. It's called Juvenile. This is it's a 5-part series that is written and drawn by this filmmaker, and it's just really cool. It's about teens that are forced into institutions to try to survive, is what the story they're told, but they come to find out that there is a larger conspiracy at play that is seeking to suppress their superpowers that are developing. So really loved issue 1, so I'm reading it all the way through, and I'm hoping for more for more about it. And Jesus, if you're watching, the offer I made still stands. I'd love to have you on to talk about it, and whatever we can do to help make that happen. Ultimate Wolverine #1. Now this has been out a few couple weeks, so I'm just now picking up a copy. This was the Omega Red variant right here. I snagged this because this was the one that was available. I just wanted to read it. I wanted to be able to read it to keep up. I also have been picking up. Okay, so I had missed out on this, but I wanted to read it. This is Thundercats Apex. It was a one-shot that happens, I think, after either issue 10 or 11 of the Thundercats series from Dynamite. Yeah. This gives some backstory to the Thundercats villain, Apex, the mysterious new villain, but he's since been revealed his true identity. But I'm looking forward to reading this and kind of getting a little bit more depth in. This Thundercats series from Dynamite has slowly but steadily been just checking all the boxes and being insanely popular. So this is one that's worth picking up and reading. Also, Dynamite, amongst the many different properties that they have been picking up, is the Terminator. They now have the comic rights for the Terminator. So issue number 4 just came out. This is fast becoming one of the top books on my reading list. I'm enjoying it. So I went back, and issue 4 came out. This was the A cover, which I normally just grab A covers. Well, I happened to find this this Virgin variant. It's one of the Alex Ross reprint Virgin variants. Snagged this before Paul could get it, and so I picked that one up. I had also, because I'm a big fan of the Terminator series, they did a series of they did like these legacy covers for the Alex Ross from his Burning Earth painted covers. They did some homage, or not homage, but they're like legacy covers is what they're calling them, because they're basically a reprint and representation of the cover art, but on the new series. So this is issue number 2, which was issue number 1 of the Burning Earth miniseries. This is issue number 3, which was an homage to the original poster. I think this was also part from the Burning Earth. This is also from the Burning Earth. And then this one, which you saw earlier, but this is issue 4, and this has the border on it. So this is just one of the regular variants, whereas this was
his first breakout was in that book.
It was Burning Earth was Alex Ross's breakout book. And then I also had also requested a copy of Terminator issue number 1, the blank cover. You can kind of see because now they put those flyleaf things over it. So I've got this. I still do pick up blanks on the hopes that I'll be able to afford one day to have some of my favorite artists draw some of my favorite characters. Now, the big one that is an addition for the personal collection. So I think maybe a year or two ago, I started picking up issues from the DC Comics Presents line. I have a few of those that are going to be going for sale on my sales Instagram, which is at expensivepaper.co. You can help support the channel by going and checking out the books that are for sale. Here's a preview of some of the books that are going to go for sale on that site. This is DC Comics Presents number 12. This is a 7.0. Could use a press and clean. That's going to be going up for sale. Here's a popular cover. This is DC Comics Presents number 41, featuring the team up between Superman and the Joker. This is an iconic cover from my childhood. This copy is about a 6.0. It needs a press and clean, and it has the insert for the new Wonder Woman series by Roy Thomas. So this is a great Roy Thomas book to get signed right here. That'll be going up for sale. And then the big one out of the extras that I had that'll be going up for sale is DC Comics Presents number 20, that features Superman and Green Arrow. All right, but here's the big thing about this one. Oh, what does that look like there?
There's like a smudge on the.
It looks like someone dropped a little bit of jelly from a peanut butter and jelly.
Did you eat jelly again when you were reading this book?
Does it look like it could be a kind of smudged, maybe star shape?
No, that don't look like star shape.
No, that looks like jelly.
Yeah.
So what it is, that is a smudged star stamp. This is a Mark Jewelers copy of DC Comics Presents number 20. It is a Mark Jewelers, the purple and blue one. It is about a 6.0 as it stands, and this is going to be going for sale on the Instagram store this weekend. It's at expensivepaper.co. You can check it out probably on. Well, I might even drop it on tomorrow or Friday, because I want to start dropping that. So I have those 3 left over from the run, and those are helping me to, they're just helping to support. I will drop the link here so y'all can check it out. There are, it's all kinds of different collectibles on there. It's not just comic books. But I'm going to go ahead and drop that. Let's see. Let me get that. Let me pull it up here for just a second. All right. But the pickup for today was this book I'm about to show y'all right here. There we go. All right. I'll go ahead and drop it here, and then I'll go ahead and share it as well, so y'all can see it. So just one more way to support me and to support the channel. It's at expensivepaper.co on Instagram. And check it out here. All right, so we've got some books on here. I think there's a couple books that are actually sold that I'll be pulling down off of here. But it's been growing followers organically for the past past week or so. But I've got raw comics, signed comics, video games, graded comics, DVDs, magazines, even lots of stuff on here, including a 9.8 Ultimate Fallout 4, and some a couple slabs that are left over here. Actually, I need to pull down one of those because I think one of those was a prize that I gave away. But yeah, there's a lot more coming, including a ton of Miles Morales books that y'all can check out. So make sure and just subscribe to it. But yeah, those 3 DC Comics Presents books, those extras are going to be going up on there. But this was the personal collection book. So this is DC Comics Presents #1 in a newsstand, and this is about a 7.5 copy. I picked this up today. So this is issue #1 of DC Comics Presents that I'm adding to the personal collection. And this is not by a long shot, this is not the priciest book in the run, but this was one that is less common. So I was excited to pick this up. Not buying a ton of books right now, but it was nice to snag that and to have it, to go ahead and be able to add it to the run. So I'm excited about that. Just little by little.
That's a fun run to work on. I mean, they're not expensive books, and they're so great. I mean, I remember those, from the 70s on the book racks and stuff. And people talk about grails and all this stuff. Some of the best fun I have is collecting low value runs, like my Atlas comics from the 70s run, 36 issues.
Yeah.
They're kind of hard to find, so there's a little bit of a hunt involved. Usually they're not going to be in the highest grade, but normally they don't go for more than $10 or $15, And I'm telling you that is some fun stuff to do. So pick you something low value, that you enjoy, and really get out there and just enjoy collecting, not like Paul does, where you got to have these grails and variants and all that.
You're right, Shelby. You're right, Shelby.
Shelby. Throw that stuff away, man.
You're right, Shelby.
How much you want for that? How much you want for that raw one?
The what? No. That one, I'm keeping the raw.
All right. So I mean, to show
the other one.
There you go. Which one you want, Jack?
The most fun I'm having right now is some of the low value books that I had growing up. One of the
rebuy that childhood, baby.
What?
One of the comic books that I had as a kid growing up was this one. I had doubles, and so I put this in. So I'm putting this.
Thank you, Wolverado. Tell them, Wolverado.
All right. So DC Comics Presents is one of the runs that I'm building. Punisher War Journal, and I went ahead and spread over into the first ongoing Punisher series. Plus, I'm still looking for a copy of #1 from the limited series. I have 2 through 5. But yeah, I just finished New Teen Titans. I think I only need issue #6 from that run, but I have the whole, I think it's 1 through 40 or whatever that run is. But classic X-Men, Robin, Nightwing, DC Comics Presents. And I finished the G.I. Joe run, and then Punisher and Punisher War Journal. Those are all ones that I'm currently working on, just little by little, chipping away at them. And they're fairly inexpensive books. Like, you can get a stack of them for like $20. A big stack if you catch a comic shop on a sale, or if you buy a lot from somebody. Wolverado, no, I don't have that one. I'm not familiar with that one. Super Spider-Man #263 from Marvel UK 1978.
So
no,
that was the horizontal format one.
Larger format of Spectacular Spider-Man 9 in the UK imprint in black and white.
Wow.
His first appearance though was in Deadly Hands of Kung Fu #19. I think that predates it. I think it does, because that predates Spectacular Spider-Man #9. He had already appeared in multiple issues of the magazine-sized Deadly Hands before he crossed over into traditional comic books. So I did draw attention on the channel to Spectacular Spider-Man number 9. For traditional comics, I think when I first started sharing about it, I always made sure to mention to people that the first traditional comic appearance was Spectacular Spider-Man 9, but the big one, the one that's the high dollar one, is the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu number 19. But no, if you have a copy of Spectacular Spider-Man 9, the UK imprint, and you want to gift it to me, I'd love it. That would be awesome. So, but I do not have a copy. So these low cost runs are a lot of fun. Yeah, speaking of Spectacular Spider-Man, is a low cost run to build. Web of Comics is a low cost run to build. And yes, Jack's Adventures is a low cost run to build. It just costs you some
just
treats.
listening to Carlos and going to sleep. There you go, Jax. That's what everybody's thinking.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning. Oh, hey, we need to do our next.
Gotta do the last giveaway.
All right, let's go ahead and bring
guys. Giveaway time.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring this up. Thanks to everybody for watching and hanging out with us. It's been another episode of the Giveaway Show. It's enjoyed hanging out with y'all in the midst of a hectic and crazy week and day. It's always fun to get to be here with everybody. So good luck to everybody, and here we go in 3,
Good
2,
luck, Carlo.
1. There we go. All right, let's see. What do we got? Bam!
Oh, it stayed on there.
You were hoping for yet again.
It stayed on there.
All right. Yes. Congratulations, Joffrey Castro. Jump in and jump in. Remember, you have to now be present to win for the giveaway show. Go ahead and drop. So we do have a little timer now, like a 4-minute timer that I'll start. So Joffrey, drop in and let us know. Joffrey is currently not a channel member, but Joffrey, if you want to upgrade, you can, and then you can choose that in the same night if you decide. Come on, let's have somebody join the channel tonight. It would be great to have y'all on here. And great to have you plugging in for the first of the Tuesday night.
Joffrey is here. He's
believe it. Yep, you won it, buddy. Okay, so 144. All right. So Joffrey, we're gonna be dropping this in the mail to you, unless you decide to upgrade tonight, and then you can get the Superman, Spider-Man. Otherwise, this copy of Batman and Robin. Remember, it is well loved. The cover is detached at the bottom staple. So it is a very well loved book, but it's Silver Age Detective Comics. So can't see how you can go wrong with that. Congratulations, Joffrey. Congratulations also in order to Mr. Collector. I've got this book and more for you. And let's see. Yep, here he is. He's singing the praises. Join the channel. It's well worth it. Yes, it is. It is the best value in channel memberships that you can find on YouTube. I say that not arrogantly, but confidently, because a lot of thought and care was put into coming up with the best possible value for your dollar. And channel memberships are going to be a big part of things moving forward. There he goes, Wolverado member for 17 months. Golly, I can't believe it's been that long.
Wow. That's longer than my last marriage.
What the? Jack, you didn't tell him to say that, Jack. Gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. That was not scripted. All right. Hey, so big also shout out to and thanks to Shelby for coming in and popping in with us and just being here with us and telling us about his stuff. Go follow at expensivepaper.co on Instagram. Also, make sure that you're here for Comics on Demand. It is an amazing shopping experience. It's claim sale books from inside a comic store in real time. make sure and watch it Friday night right here, 6 p.m. Central. You can also watch it. And you probably paid more for that, Shelby. Yeah, probably.
A gift
All right.
that keeps giving.
He's still paying for it.
All right, folks, y'all take care. Have a great night. Thanks again for being here and for being a part of this section of the community. And it means the world to see y'all here week after week. So y'all take care. Read those comics, collect those comics, and we will see you next time. Friday night, 6 p.m. for Comics on Demand.